Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're in the world, and welcome back to another video. It's a thoughts before weigh-in video, done the day before a thoughts before weigh-in video, just because tomorrow, which is Thursday, which is when you see this, I have got a really busy day. My schedule is full on from 6 AM all the way through till 10 PM, and I know that I will not get a chance to record at all tomorrow. I'm hoping I can try and do a what I eat in a day video, but usually they only last 2 minutes. But it's kind of going to be more snacky on the go type things instead of sit down meals. But we won't let that detract from what I'm going to say in this video. How has the week gone? Surprisingly, very well. I've been really happy this week. Happy and extremely full. As you know, I am trying to increase my calories for a more sustainable weight loss, advised to me by the nutritionist at the hospital. And yeah, I'm kind of partially doing what they're asking. I haven't hit the target that they've set for me, which is 2,250 calories in a day. I'm still struggling, but I'm getting closer as the days go by, really. I'm currently so today, by the time I finish today, I'll be at around the 1650, 1700 calorie mark. Which is still 550 calories less than the target that I've been set, and that's to lose £3 a week. So yeah, it's tough going. I feel full all the time, and I know other people struggle because they're saying so in the comments, and yeah, it's just part and parcel of what it is, and I love the Slimmer World plan. I've said it many a times. But I also didn't kind of click on and notice that the Slimmer World plan, just by default, was kind of, it's low calorie by design. Calories in, calories out. How does Slimmer World work? Well, it's by default lower in calories. Only thing for me, being my weight and my size, I wasn't getting anywhere near enough calories. In fact, my calorie count had to go up by 850 calories per day, because metabolism and everything else, my body was in starvation mode, and I didn't have a clue over the last two months why all of a sudden, after losing, 11 stone, I just couldn't lose any more, because I was staying on plan, sticking to plan, doing my what I eat in a day videos. And yeah, if you're there and you think, well, I don't eat a lot and I don't know why I'm not losing weight, spend a week on counting your calories. Just count your calories, see where you're at, and then go and see a nutritionist, ask your GP, because I didn't realise, that eating a low amount of calories for quite a long period of time that I have been doing would actually have a detrimental impact in the long run, and not be as sustainable as losing weight should be. So yeah, it's kind of one of those things that you don't really think about it. Eat more to lose more. Really, it doesn't really work like that in your mind anyway, but it does. And I see some things like over on TikTok and here on YouTube where they say, we see these videos of people saying, I can't eat enough calories while you're fat and blah blah blah. You know what? I got up to 40 stone. I put 16 stone on through COVID, through an illness, I eat one meal a day most days. I've never been a big eater. I went from one meal a day, I went 2 meals a day, then 3 meals a day, and now I'm at, 5 different eatings per day, because they're not all big meals. Someone's fruit and yogurt, or the others like a sausage and egg bagel, or whatever it is, and that's in an attempt to increase the calories that I've been told. So this thing where people just think or see, and you know what, we face it, don't we? We face it in everyday life. You're a big person, therefore all you must do is just sit at home and scoff your face and chuck everything down one's throat. And it's not true. I watch the 600-pound life and that stuff on TV, and I just think, wow. Half of one of those family buckets would be like a big super meal just for me. I would never be able to eat it. So, it's kind of bizarre when people kind of point out that, you're fat because all you've done is sit there on your backside, not move, and eat a lot. Actually, a lot of us have done it through illness. There's been one thing wrong with us, there's been another thing wrong with us, and you know what? Before we know it, we are where we are, and then we have to try and do something about it. And that's in the face of diversity with things like, GP. My GP said to me, you know what? Just go for a swim. Go for a swim? I'm 40 stone. That's not easy to say, go for a swim. And I'm a very good swimmer. Or floater. No, not floater. And definitely not that type of floater. But go for a swim, do some exercise. And you know what? It wasn't until I started really exercising and finding that why I'm exercising and not losing a load of weight. And that's because food wasn't an essential part of my weight loss journey, or even just my lifestyle in general, to sustain anything that I was doing. Therefore, nothing was working. So I think, if you're sat there and you're thinking, well, nothing's working, I've tried everything, go back to basics. Go back to basics. Just count your calories, even if you're on Slimming World, Weight Watchers, whatever you're doing. Just count the calories in things, see where you are, and then see where you need to be to maintain things, because I didn't have a clue about it. So, yeah, I've gone on a little bit of a rant and a tangent there. That wasn't what this video was about. It was supposed to be my thoughts of the week, but I suppose that was a thought that I have had this week. But yeah, it's all fun. The food's been good. The food's been plentiful. The sleep's been amazing. I'm only up 3-4 times a night now to go to the little boy's room instead of 7, 8, 9, 10 times. So that's improved massively. And yeah, I think just overall, I'm in a very good place. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the body magic. I'm enjoying just being at work. I'm enjoying being around people that wind me up on a daily basis. I just, throwing all caution to the wind this week, and I'm just enjoying myself. And hopefully that'll show on the scales, because, even we know if you've had a very stressful week, and even if you've stayed on plan, sometimes you can put weight or maintain just because your body's stressed or doing whatever. But luckily for me, I've got a little thing right above my head, which is not a clock, but it's a stress prayer, and that's what you have to say when you're stressed, and it works slightly. But yeah, I've had a good week. I'm hoping for a good loss. I need £3.5 to go to get my 4.5 stone award. 5 stone's my target for the end of the year. I'm hoping I can smash it. Hope I can do myself justice and my good mood and the good food that I've been eating. And yeah, I'm just in a very, very good, chirpy mood. So yeah, hope you all have had a fantastic week. If you haven't, don't worry about it. There's a new week about to start. There's a new day. You know, it's take one little step at a time. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Just sit, unwind, relax. Do what you need to do. But just do it for you. Don't do it for anyone else. Do it for you. And you know what? All this journey about losing weight is all about how you feel. How you feel inside, how you feel in yourself. And you know what? We are our own enemies at times, but we're also our biggest motivator at the same time as well. So yeah, don't worry what the scales say. Scales are just a tiny little number for, you know, fraction of seconds within a week. Just be you, do you, and do something positive for the week. Anyway, I've rabbited on enough. Have a fantastic weekend. Keep an eye out for my weight update tomorrow. Tomorrow for you, 2 days time for me. And yeah, just enjoy it. Enjoy every minute because we're not here for that long. See ya on the next one. Adios.